Hello, students. Welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So, dear students, this is a continuation of the plot analysis of the Samaritan, that is by John Lara. And in this session, we are going to look at scene 3 of Act 2. So this is the last. The last scene. Remember, we said that the play has got 4 acts, and each act is having a total of 3 scenes. So in this video, dear students, we are going to look at what is happening in scene 3 of Act 2 of the Samaritan. So students, before we get to look at some of the things that happen in this scene, I want to take you back. I want to take you back to that is scene 3 of Act 1. If you can remember some of the things that happened in scene 3 of Act 1. So remember, in scene 3 of Act 1, the scene talked about strategies. The scene talked about the strategies. So the setting was at the Madingo Golf Club, and there was an exclusive members club. So remember earlier on, still in Act 1, that is scene 2, there was a fallout. There was a fallout that is after the urgent meeting that was called by Mayor Mosi. That is to deliberate or to find a way of ensuring that the Samaritan app is not launched nationally. So during their meeting, that is back in Act 2, that is scene 2 of Act 1, there was a fallout. So the group ended up, separating. So we had the likes of Mosi, Harvester, and Inspector Bembe on one side. Then on the other side, we had the likes of that is Honorable Ramdai, Ted King. We also had Seima, and that is Basdeo, who is the chief opposition leader, was able to join later. So in scene 3 of Act 1, in some of the strategies that Mosi, Harvester, and Inspector Bembe had in their discussion, they talked about visiting Nicole, the ethics and innovation teacher, so as to convince her and see if at all she can change her mind and shut down the app. So that failed to work. It did not bear any fruit because Nicole insisted on doing what is right. So again, they came up with the use of criminal gangs, and they wanted to use the criminal gangs to disrupt the activities that were scheduled by Seima's team. The activities that were scheduled to take place at the municipal headquarters, that is by the Seima's team. So Seima, after the fallout, Seima, Ted, and the Honorable Ramdai, that is the deputy mayor, planned to mobilize members of the lower chamber and the alderman to pass a vote of no confidence to see Mayor Mosi kicked out of office, so that the position can be taken by somewhere else, by someone else, sorry, who is Seima. So now let us look at scene 3 of Act 2. So the reason why I took you back to that is scene 3 of Act 1 strategies is because some of the things that happened in the scene are also mentioned here. So the setting of scene 3 is at the Madingo Golf Club. So this is the same. This is the same Thursday, but now late in the afternoon. So it is the same Thursday that Mayor paid a visit to Mrs. Nicole at Sagrada Secondary School. So At the Madingo Golf Club, we have, that is Deputy Mayor Honorable Ramdai, there is Seima, and we also have Honorable Ted. So they are holding their meeting. And in this meeting, so they want to discuss how they will ensure that they remove Mayor Mosi from the mayor's position. But before they discuss some of the issues that called for the meeting, they through flashback they remember the drama that unfolded. They remember the drama that unfolded. That is how their meeting was disrupted. So it is something that they did not expect to happen. So during the meeting at the Madingo Golf Club, they mention how that is the mayor Mosi was able to counter them. That is preventing them from holding the debate to pass a vote of no confidence. So remember earlier on, that is Mayor and Inspector Bembe had suggested that they use the militia and again the Red Eagle gang and the Ghetto Boys gang to go and create chaos. That is by burning mattresses, tires, sacks, polythene bags, and everything that can be burnt at every corner of the town, especially near the municipal headquarters, to ensure that their meeting fail. So another thing now, what happens? That is after what happens after that reflection, after looking at some of the things that happened that disrupted their meeting. They talk about some of the reports. So remember, Ted was earlier on tasked with the. So he was given the task. He was tasked with the duty of assessing the ground and mobilizing members of the lower chamber and the alderman to help pass a vote of no confidence. So in this meeting, Ted is giving his report that is on some of the things that are happening on the ground. So he says that he was able to talk with a few with a few leaders, and he says that the members are of different opinion. So he talks about different categories of the members. So we have got the category of those who are indecisive. So they do not have a stand. They do not know where to go to. So they are the indecisive fella. Then he also talked about the headless, those who follow their leader. That is based on ethnic the ethnic group, or maybe the tribe. Then the third category was now the entrepreneurial group, who we also call, that is a group that is also called the political entrepreneurs. So we are told that the political entrepreneurs want to side with the person or with the leader who will pay them well. Then there is also the last group, that is the independent-minded group. So the independent-minded groups cannot be swayed by they cannot easily be convinced to. I mean, they use their brains and their decisions, so they cannot easily implement other people's decisions. So that was the fourth category. That is the category of those who are independent-minded. So again, what happens during this meeting? So remember, Basdeo joins them later. So another thing that Ramdai, Ted, and Seima had in their mind is that they wanted to involve the chief opposition leader, that is Honorable Basdeo, they wanted him to be a part of the meeting and convince him that they can work together and form an alliance to see Morsi out of office. So, unbeknown to them, they did not know that Honorable Basdeo also had the same idea, or the same viewpoints or opinion. So Basdeo later joins them. So as they try to come up with different strategies on how to try on how to give it a second try. Remember, the first one had failed as it was disrupted. So Basdeo argues out that in order to succeed in removing Morsi from power, they need to alienate him from the people and set the people against him. So he comes up with several lies that could incite the people against the mayor. So some of the insight, some of the things, some of the lies that he is able to come up with, that they will use to incite the people against the mayor, is the idea of marginalization of other communities. So he's of the idea that they should convince members of the public that the mayor is only working with what? Is only working with his ethnic members from his ethnic group, and leaving other members who are coming from different ethnic groups to do what? To suffer. So another lie that they are trying to come up with is that Morsi had earmarked all the money allocated to the development of the wards occupied, that is Morsi's ethnic group members. So they are also coming up with a lie that Morsi's people have a smell resembling the battle, while other people don't smell. So they come up with a number of strategies. And if you look at the nature of the meeting, it is true that they are disturbed. They don't know their next move. So Basdeo finally suggests that they should convene a political rally. So Honorable Ted is to distribute the topics to the councillors and aldermen who are on their side, so that they can prepare adequately for the speech. So when they're talking about convening a huge rally, they come up with suggestions. So at first, they suggest that the rally, they come up, they are of the idea that the rally should take place on a Friday, because during that Friday there will be another what? There will be another event that will be taking place. So they want the two events to coincide. They want the two events to coincide. So there is also a suggestion. There is also another suggestion that they should do what? That they should maybe reschedule the event and have it take place, that is on Wednesday. So the event, I'm trying to look at the event that was also there during the Friday that they suggested. It was which event? Let me try and see if I can get it very fast. Let me see if I'm able to get it. Right. Okay, so it was Basdeo who suggested that let the rally be on Wednesday. So that is after they decided they decided not to work with the idea of convening the rally on Friday. So yeah, the event that I was looking at, so they wanted, Ted was suggesting that the event was to be on Friday so that it coincides with the carnival festivities. So it is this word that I was looking for. That is carnival festivities. So it was a good idea. It was a good idea, but later on, Ramdai says that they may need to hold the rally much earlier because there is this information that Mayor Mosi is consulting his lawyers on the possibility of their arrest and prosecution. So they all agree that their political rally is to be convened on Wednesday, and they say that they need time also to mobilize people, so that to ensure they have a number of supporters. So the meeting comes to an end. The meeting comes to an end, and what happens is that they all walk out, and that is the end of the scene. So thank you, students, for staying tuned, and please ensure that you follow us for more interesting analysis of the plot. Bye.